Courtney. Let's talk about some rental scams today. Rental scams are a big thing in Las Vegas, so let's talk about a few things that I've experienced. Okay, so a couple years ago, I had a property for sale, and I got a phone call from an interested party on the house, and she said she talked to the owner and she was going to rent it. And she got the feeling that something wasn't adding up. So she drove by the house. The house was advertised on Craigslist, and she drove by the house, saw my sign in the yard, and gave me a call and said, hey, I saw the house. I'm going to rent it for like $800, and I'm super excited about it. But I just wanted to make sure, is this house for sale? And nothing gave her the indication other than driving past the house and seeing my for sale sign in the yard that the house was for sale. So what had happened was she found the property on Craigslist. She called the person. She talked to him. He had the legal owner's name, or she told me, he said, don't let my realtor know about this. She's going to be really mad that I'm renting the house and not selling it, so I don't want her to know. I've moved to Florida to take care of my family, and I just need to rent the house. Well, that was absolutely not true. The house was a client of mine that I had known for years, and he didn't move to Florida. He wasn't taking care of family. He just simply retired and moved out of Vegas. So here's this poor girl getting ready to send in a deposit to rent this house, to secure this house. And guess what? It wasn't for rent. It was a scam. And had she not driven by and seen my sign, she would have sent this guy money. She would have been out that money. So how do you prevent it? Well, if the rental is a scam, they generally don't want to meet you in person. They're going to tell you to drive by, take a look in the windows, see what it looks like. So if that happens, here's some signs to look for. If they don't want to meet you in person, chances are it's a scam. Now, we have a lot of out-of-state owners in Las Vegas, so they're not always going to meet you in person, but most of our rentals here are listed with management companies because they have to be. Somebody needs to be within a half hour of the property, so most out-of-state owners are listed with rental management companies, and they're not going to play that game. If somebody can't show you the property in person, I would request a video walkthrough that's live, so somebody can do it on Zoom or Facebook Messenger or FaceTime or something like that, but make sure you try to get a video walkthrough. They're going to look up who the property owner is, so they're at least going to give you the right name. It's just probably not going to be the right person. Number 2, how to determine if they are a scam. They want you to move in immediately. You should always see the property before moving in. I know sometimes it's difficult, especially in Vegas. People secure a property to rent before seeing it and moving here, and wow, what a headache. Not all rentals are nice. Some aren't clean. Some are really filthy, and it's shocking that they're trying to rent out houses like that. But I do see them. So if they want you to move in without seeing the place, it could be a scam. The third indication a property could be a scam is they ask for rent or security deposits before signing a lease. Don't do that. You should never be asked to give a large sum of money before seeing and having all parties sign a lease application. That is a big red flag. Don't do it. The fourth indication that rental property is a scam, if you see a house that the price is too good, it is too good to be true. Trust your instinct. If you don't have an instinct on this, Get it. You need it. This is how people lose money all the time. So buyer beware. It's probably a scam if it is an incredibly looking deal. This is a true story. This happened just a few weeks ago, and it really drove me insane. So, okay. I'm a member of several Facebook groups that are like local Las Vegas Facebook groups. There was a ad on one of the Facebook groups that I'm in for a house. I will read it to you, and I'm going to post it on my screen here. Single family home for rent. My home is available for rent and is also ready for immediate move-in. The address of my home is blah, 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 Las Vegas, Nevada. The home is of 4 beds, 3 baths, and 3,572 square feet, renting for $1,100 a month with a $900 security fee. Like, what a bargain. Sign me up. I am there. It is currently ready for move-in. For more information and viewing of the house, please reach me on my cell phone. So there's some beautiful pictures of this beautiful house, very large house, 3,500 square feet for $1,100. Who wouldn't want that? Come on, buyer beware. You know this. Okay, so being the realtor that I am, I reported the post. This stuff drives me crazy, and I did. Guess what? A few days later, I get a text. A text from Patricia. It says, admin here. Stop reporting the home for rent. Thank you. Now, I reported it one time. I knew that it was a scam, and I know that, at least every year somebody's going to get losing their life savings, or $1,200 a month, or $1,200, or whatever. Anyway, my reply was, I don't know what you're talking about, to stop reporting it. I reported it one time because it's 100% a scam. Not only is the $650,000 house not for rent, it's under contract. Why you have reached out to me to tell me to stop reporting an obvious scam and left that post there is beyond me. However, since that is the case, I'm going to go ahead and leave your group. I don't want to be a part of a page that knowingly allows scam posts. This is a very common scam in Las Vegas that burns people all the time. So I left the group. Whatever. It's just a Facebook group. It's not a big deal. But did it piss me off that they're allowing this scam here, and I know people are taken for these scams all of the time? Heck yeah. I even sent her the screenshots that the house was under contract. It's just sad. Anyway, so that's my story. If a house seems too good to be true, it is. You aren't getting an $1,100 house. In Las Vegas, Nevada in 2022, you are not getting a 3,500 square foot house for $1,100. Believe me. Okay, we've all seen it. If the listing has poor grammar, typos, or excessive punctuation, could be posted in Nigeria. It is not legit. Don't do it. There is no tenant screening process. Yes. Come on, buddy. Just move into my house. I don't need to screen you. No rightful property manager, landlord, homeowner is going to do that. There are a few, but they're few and far between, and most shouldn't be trusted. Okay, if they want you to sign an incomplete lease, if there are blanks left there, don't sign it. They can fill that out with anything, and your signature's on that paperwork. Don't do it. So, in summary, what do you need to do? You need to meet the landlord in person, thoroughly vet the listing, make sure that the person that you are meeting with owns the property, make sure that everything seems legit. Do everything you can to not do a rental over the phone, and just do your due diligence, guys. You don't want to be involved in a rental scam. It always makes me sad when I see this happen. Okay, so that is my tip for how to not get scammed in rentals. take the word of advice.